the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette is a continuation of what was two newspapers, the Arkansas Democrat and the Arkansas Gazette. And the Arkansas Democrat dates from 1878, and the Arkansas Gazette dates from 1819. The Democrat and the Gazette merged in 1991, and that's how we became the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. We take a fairly traditional approach to the news, and we still think people are interested in international news and national news, and we believe in including a pretty significant amount of that kind of coverage in our paper. And we think what's important to people in Arkansas is not just what's happening in Arkansas, but what's happening all over the world. We are profitable. We're not as profitable as we used to be, but we were very pleased to be able to make a profit this year in 2009. Now, what's unique is that we don't give our content away free on our website. We don't give all of our content. We give some of our content, and you can still see what all of our headlines are. You can see how we played the news. But if you actually want to read more than the first sentence or so of the story, you need to be a subscriber, and that's really helped us maintain our print circulation. And I really think a lot of newspapers have lost a lot of their print circulation because their former subscribers can now get it for free online.
The initial reaction was, there's no way I'm never going to pay for this kind of content, because look across the country and nobody else does that either. So you should give it to me for free because I want it and I'm an audience member and that's valuable to you. But when we look at that model, we say, well, the problem is if you start consuming our news product for free online and you stop doing it in the paper, we don't have the ability to fund this kind of journalism. What you're getting when you come to our newspaper or our website is high-quality journalism, and that's expensive. So we have to fund it, and to do that, we have to charge for that content access. The philosophy for us is what we charge for is what comes out of the daily newspaper, because we want to protect that institution that drives the lion's share of the revenue. And for most newspapers, even the ones that have been most aggressive in the online space, the percentage of online revenue they make as compared to the total revenue at most is 10 to 15%. So they're still getting the lion's share of their revenue from print. What we have for free is what we want to gather a new audience. So that's the breaking news information, video blogs, and enriched data for articles that appear in the paper. That information is free because we want it to be complementary to the newspaper.
Column 1, I need some black ink.
I think that probably a smaller percent of the population will read the newspaper 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now than read it today. But no, I do think some of these other avenues like the mobile and the iPad and the Kindle and all these kind of different formats, I think those are going to grow. And we're going to try to grow with that. In fact, our website is growing and has grown. And we're showing very good growth on that in audience while we maintain our print circulation. Economics are still with the printed newspaper. Someday that may change. And if it does, I've said we'd be willing to junk our printing presses and go completely online. This is not some philosophical argument that we're just wedded to print, Print is really what brings in the dollars right now. And it provides the resources to be able to do quality journalism.